Hey, this is Dan
And Bob.
from Gigaboots.com, and welcome to our Let's Play of Devil May Cry 1. Go!
Alright. I shot it.
Did they switch X and circle there?
X is now the, confirm.
Why are they doing that for all these HD collections?
I don't know. Where Devil May Cry 3 already switched it. I got so used to that in 4 that this is pretty normal.
Stop clipping the mic. Learn to balance audio.
Sparta was a cool guy, okay? Look at him.
Some douchebag named Mundus was all like sneaking up on him, and he was like, "No! Bring me that!"
What is this, DMC?
Yes. No, if this was DMC, he'd be like, "You can call me Dante. Dante the butt poker. Now pucker up, bitch. Because I'm about to go in." And then you get some, like grunge metal, dark rock, whatever the fuck you call that shit. And it's all like...
So it's dubstep.
It's dubstep
to rape.
Screamo. Whoa, slow down, babe. I love how this is the opposite of 3.
Slow down, baby.
What do you mean?
Well, 3, he's like, "I haven't even opened the joint, and I'm getting all this business, as in bitches." And then in this one, he's like, "I can't seem to get any business."
I don't know, I think it's pretty similar. Main antagonist, well, not antagonist in this case.
Well, I'm
This person who comes, or
Yeah.
kind of meets him, and yeah, it's pretty similar.
well, business-wise, Dante's in complete opposite ends.
True.
I mean, you could almost say that this is like his coming-of-age story, where he's coming to terms with not only his mother being dead and everything else, and demon bitches, which don't we all have to come to terms with that?
Seriously.
But, you know, his declining business, and how he deals with that emotionally. Killing everyone.
Huh, he has pool cues in the background. I don't see a pool table in here, though.
Well, that's
Oh, right,
because
he
they
cut
broke
it in half in the first, or in 3.
Oh, wait. There was.
There it is. Okay,
Yeah.
but he still has a sword through it already.
Yeah, what the
Jeez.
fuck?
He does not take good care of his place, but I think that the games have shown that pretty well.
There's so many swords in here. There's a sword there.
That looks like Alistair back there.
Yeah, it does. That is Alistair back there. We were not supposed to see this in that high of res, I don't believe.
No, probably not.
Time to go to work, guys.
Time to go to work, guys. Cuts to Guns working job at fast food restaurant.
Even as a child, I had powers.
There's so much clipping with audio in this game.
Yeah.
And you can't see that's really PS2's fault.
No, it's not. It's definitely just inexperience.
Looks like I'm getting closer.
Or bad dub studio. I
Or
don't
bad
know.
dub studio. It is
Just
just Japan, but with English voice actors. I don't know how.
So who knows what obscure American studio or even more obscure Japanese studio they just outsourced it to.
Right. I don't think they actually brought the voice actors over there for this one. Because I think that was a new thing they did for 3. But I'm not sure.
How do you gasp like that? He didn't really move his lips.
It happens in anime all the time. Plenty of characters can gasp without moving their lips. They're making very loud noises, in fact.
No, wait, no. That other one. Mundus? Yes, that's what I said the first time. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at telling stories.
It's Mallet Island.
No, it's Malay. Like ballet.
I know. This is
Malay. Malay's Island. Everyone's
Wonder-
all Malaysful.
I hate that this
Whoa,
is...
slow down, babe.
It's making me think of stupid things that DMC's creators have been saying recently.
Whoa, slow down, babe.
That's all that I think
Really,
it's
that's fucking... How'd you do that?
Why'd you do that? I mean, I can jump pretty high. Look at me, but Jesus. You just, like, you flew.
He jumps like 15 feet in the air, and he's staring at her going, how the fuck... She got like a jetpack up her ass? Or what the fuck is this?
Yellow orb. See how this one gives you a yellow orb right at the beginning?
Yeah.
Devil May Cry 3 doesn't do that.
No.
It's like, that is retarded.
F you is what Devil May Cry 3 has to say on that issue. I love the JPEG-orific artifact from the Skybox.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know, some HD collections, they touch up art.
Not this one.
No, sir. Speaking of which, maybe we should do some Jak and Daxter.
Jak and Daxter?
Maybe some.
I'm up for original Jak and Daxter, I think.
Well, I mean, I did say Jak and Daxter, and not Jak
2
or Jak 3. Curse of the Bloody Puppets. Starts playing along. Are you afraid of the dark theme? Whoa.
Gotta get the blue orb.
I always wish the red orbs and yellow orbs, the first time you grab them, they just scream as the CG flies into your face. I always thought that would have been hilarious.
I mean, look at the face. That would make sense.
That would have been great. Nope. See what they did there? You see that statue with the blue fire, and you're just like, what's with that statue? See, that's a technique we call foreshadowing. We stick them in the background very early in the game. He's just like, he's there, and you're like, who's this guy? And that's the guy you're looking for.
Right.
That's who he was. He was right there. Because that is him, right? Like, you come back here later, and that statue isn't even there.
True, but there's so much altered here that it can be.
I figured since he's stone-like, you know.
Well, he is a lot bigger when he does show up.
I just call that bad pre-production. I also call that this was supposed to be Resident Evil at some point.
I still say Kamio just pulls their leg on that one.
He's trolling them. Yeah, it's gonna be Resident Evil. I just gotta figure out how
the zombies
devil powers work.
The devil powers and why it'd be scary.
Leon
if you're
is
with their sword.
traveling transvestite car salesman. And he's like, whoa, slow down, babe. You're gonna wreck that car. I would play a skateboarding game where you play as Dante.
Okay, that sounds legit, you know?
Him and skateboarding, it's just, it meshes, you know?
It
meshes
does.
really well.
Now we're done with that horrible task.
Yeah, that room's always been super ultra lame.
I mean, I understand what they're doing, but that was really unnecessary. Like,
yeah,
getting you acquainted with all the movement possibilities, because this played like nothing else up to that point.
Yeah, and because of various other conventions, it doesn't play like a whole lot of other things nowadays. Well, with the jarring camera angle cuts and sometimes extremely stiff panning cameras.
Other than the camera issues, I mean...
Well, I mean, that is relevant because your controls are relative to the perspective.
Right.
And your jumping is so weird.
It is. It is definitely combat-oriented jumping.
Yeah. Much like I would never say that Lament of Innocence was designed to be a platformer. I don't think this would ever... Yeah, this jumping isn't styled like that either. Which reminds me, Lament of Innocence kind of has a similar jump to this. The very sharp rise followed by the very sharp decline. Whoa! Slow down, babe! It should just be a button. That'd make this game better.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay, you're probably right.
Either that or, you know, you pull Duke Nukem and, like, after every instance, he has some quip.
That wouldn't be terrible at all.
Hey, Duke Nukem was amazing. The new one wasn't. But that one has the word forever in it. Admittedly, the original that everyone thinks of had 3D in it, so I guess I was referencing the 2D platformer. Whatever. Suck it.
I don't think he had a quip in the 2D platformer, did he?
No, he didn't say jack shit.
My health limit increased. That's where I put the trident later in the game.
This is where the god Hermes, sucker of dicks, resides. Wait, what?
Did he, like, give himself that title?
Not so much. He kind of, how do you say, earned it.
Oh.
Well, then, bro. I like how in the middle of the screen that is now in the HD version.
Yeah.
It's like you expect the final grade to be fucking huge.
Right.
To somehow justify that distance, it's like awesome-licious, gradualistic espialidocious. So what are we doing now?
We're going to use the
killed some
rest key.
dudes. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what the whole point of that tangent was?
Yeah, we got the rest key from the thing's hand, and now all the puppets are live.
Oh my god. And we'll go back there with the trident later, isn't it right?
That's right. And there's
It's
a
called
ladder.
and it's called a trident in this one, not the Vajra.
Right, the Vajra was
3.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, most
How
different.
different was it?
It was like a spear.
I thought that was a trident too. Like it had 3 prongs.
It had 3
Yeah, it had-
smaller prongs. Not really.
Well, I
well,
mean-
well, you wouldn't call it a trident.
I just did.
Well, it would be completely improper.
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
In what sense? It's It's just rude.
It is.
Do not call it such. Where's aggro when you need him? We'll be like, is this a fucking trident? Yes, no. He'll be like, well, and I'll be like, nope, too long. Aggro doesn't know. God, it's blowing out here even.
I've gotten so used to like having
Blown out
more
shitty
moves.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
You're like,
having culture shock of not having my shotgun and not. Yeah.
See, Devil May Cry Let's Plays with Bob is really a fish out of water tale. The water is Devil May Cry, oddly enough, and the fish is Bob. Stylish. Stylishly stabbing you in the back. That's kind of weird. They popped up with the red jewels way in the upper right. But still left the cool bravo and awesome in the sort of middle-ish area.
Well, I guess that's just how it was set up. Because I mean, you wouldn't want the other thing overlapping with the red orbs.
Right, right. It's just you would think it'd be closer, but you know that's the spacing logic they set out originally,
Right.
and they didn't want to stretch the assets, which is sometimes what people will do.
Yeah,
to
and
solve
that
the
would be
problem.
terrible.
I've seen instances where it wasn't too bad. Like, to be fair though, those instances probably had higher res art. You know,
Right. This is early PS2. This is
Not-
2001.
not that resolution ever much improved.
Right.
I guess maybe texture resolution improved slightly through some crazy normal mapping techniques invented by Splinter Cell on its last outing on the PS2.
That was rather specific.
Well, you're talking to me about graphics tech, so...
Right. Oh, there's 3 X's on those bottles down here. That's cool.
Are those X's?
They look like X's. I mean, as fuzzy as that texture is.
Right.
That's what I'm
I mean,
going
it could
with.
be M's.
Huh.
Or E's, I suppose. Or the game E's. It could be on that. I don't even know. It's too blurry. Devil Hunter rank B?
Alright, let's save this.
Whoa! Slow down, babe!
I know. That's,
Seriously, that was terrible.
it was. I did
You're
terrible.
a terrible person. Are you signed in as me?
Yeah?
Yes! Free Devil May Cry 1 trophies.
Yes, you get plenty of them from this here, Dan.
Here, have as many as you want.
Maybe that's why I wasn't striving for getting that perfect mission clear.
So that way I couldn't have it.
Yeah, I don't
Dick.
want to do that unless I'm on my system, Dan.
I saw you sitting there playing Devil May Cry 1 like a dick. Get your legs off my table.
Yeah, like, a lot more comedy ended up in 3, I think. There was not much of any of that in this. This took itself pretty seriously.
Yeah, this one's overwrought, which is sort of the style. It's this totally bizarre mix of morbid. I don't know quite the word morbid Victorian horror action. It's like an 80s film of a game,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty well summed it up. Which is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of miss that. I kind of miss the extreme blood violence thing that Rambo and such had going, instead of the extreme nothing and CGI and explosions that Transformers and stuff has going.
Yeah.
So Bob, how do you block?
You do what? Oh, what?
How do you block? What button blocks? I just don't remember. You know, Aggro was a huge fan of blocking in Devil May Cry 3.
I believe that we wanted him to be.
That's why we set him up like that, because we thought he would like that.
Right.
Which, you know, who's to blame us? We've seen how well he performs at those types of games.
What are those types of games, I wonder?
Action games in general.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
80s movies. See, whereas this is like the Evil Dead... Wait a second, go back. Go down the stairs, stop. Is there literally nothing behind these stairs?
Yeah, it looks like that.
Huh.
One thing that gets to me, you can perfectly well see that picture now. It's in HD. That one on the wall right over here in this little enclave.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can totally see what that is.
Right.
There's a painting of a middle-aged man. No, there isn't!
You son of a bitch. Well, maybe he's just one of the things that happened.
That bugged the heck out of me even back then, because I was like, that doesn't look like any sort of middle-aged man, Dante.
Dante's like, this is a picture of a pretty woman. It's a picture of a motorcycle. Dante has problems. That sword just called Dante weak.
What was,
Nice box. That's a pretty cool box, bro. You know they had to do that because they did... Like, they animated and everything to everything with the idea that you would only see this very specific area.
Right. When I beat this, I saw this at, what they called the development studio was... Little Devil Studio or something like that.
Yeah.
And it has a little picture of like this girl stepping on her logo, and that's exactly the same thing they did for Bayonetta, only it was Little Angel Studio.
Yeah, that's right.
So I found that amusing.
Right.
I was like, oh, I guess that they can't copyright that over at Capcom.
So down, babe. Dante and the Masters of the Universe. Who are the Masters of the Universe? Well, there's Dante, his friend Dante, his best friend Dante, that motorcycle, and their best friend Dante.
What about Ebony and Ivory?
No. They're more like the bros of the universe. Oh god, they're dudes. Gives Dante the ability to slow down, babe. You gonna get that shotgun?
I was gonna go get my stinger first.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Integral to the repertoire of any Demon Slayer, which
Right.
Dante is.
Of course. You can call him
him
Dante.
that.
Yeah.
Dante is Demon Slayer.
What's this picture of Dante? Please tell me. Alright.
Okay.
That's a landscape.
Yeah.
That looks suspiciously similar to a middle-aged man.
Most things are pretty similar to middle-aged men. Motorcycles. 80s movies. Down.
I actually played all the way through this, and I didn't do any of the secret missions. I don't know where the secret missions are, like, at all, apparently.
Damn it. There goes my hopes for getting those trophies.
Right?
Maybe you should take your time looking around. You know, maybe you should slow down, babe. You should transform into the lightning scary thing.
But I don't have the power.
Yeah,
I need 3.
Oh, okay. I see, it's not quite filled in yet.
Alright, now I have the power.
Okay.
No, now I do,
Now you
actually.
do.
so cool.
Yeah, because it has some frame blending and he's animating fast and he looks like some sort of Dark Knight robot.
He's all Guyver on them. Oh no.
I like robots. I like Dark Knights. Man, they all just fucking shanked you.
It's like, use the gun and the knives.
You were on the menu tonight. So, I forget, there was some sort of thing about firing your gun in this game. Which button does that? Is it...
It's square.
Okay, and X does what?
X jumps. Yeah, it switches to the Devil May Cry 3 layout, which I honestly love, because that's so much easier to use than that bizarre thing they had originally.
But that's kind of like... It puts this game in a different context. You sort of played this game and you went, nah, you can't compare it to those other games. It's got this weird control scheme, and, you know, it's pretty obvious they didn't think this through.
Alright, shotgun time.
Shotgun time.
Shotgun time.
Shotgun.
There we go.
Shotgun time? You should, oh.
What?
I was gonna say, like, stinger into it. You know what this game doesn't have?
Shotgun stinger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shotgun stinger's best stinger. Because it goes bang at the end.
Is that really the only reason?
That is the reason. That's the only reason to live. I don't want to live in a world where I can't stinger with an explosion at the end. You got another rusty key. How original.
How original.
Is this like, do we have like NES platformer syndrome? We just use the key and say fuck it and throw it away?
Yeah, okay.
Maybe Dante should stop being so haphazard. Maybe he should slow down, babe.
Well, I mean, why would they have to, or why would the same key work on all of these doors, okay?
Well then, why would they all be referred to as a rusty key?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, he's just describing it. The first thing he sees about it, it's rusty.
Well, that's the thing. It says rusty key, not a rusty key. If it said a rusty key, I'd believe you.
Okay.
But when it's rusty key, I don't know. That seems more like a proper noun sort of deal.
Shotgun just makes them die too easy. Can't get all my style points up.
Yeah, it's true. I was always a pain before, but it is pretty cool to knock them up into the air and, you know, shoot them down.
Right? I loved when the 3 added the ability to quick swap this stuff.
Yes.
That was...
3's combat system is pretty awesome.
Yeah?
Did 4 have the ability to switch through all your weapons on the fly, or what was the deal with that again?
Yeah, when you were Dante, you could switch through all of them, and it was a mess because it was only like 2 buttons, and you switched back and forth, and you couldn't. You had to cycle.
It
stuff.
Cycle. Yeah.
And yeah, that's. I'm so glad Kamio came in with Bayonetta and realized no, 3 did it right. The 2 at once is.
That is it.
Yeah, that is it. They screwed it up in 3 with the special edition with Virgil. Like, oh yeah, he can use 3. No.
Cause why not? Aye.
That is where we're going, but I need to do this first.
This is so fun. This right here, this is fun. Oh, you almost got it that time. Almost, Bob. It's about this not being a good platformer.
Right.
Clearly, Banjo-Kazooie is the superior game. Then Dante was like, "Oh, it's wet here! Oh, get my boots wet!"
What was that sound from?
I guess
more
that
guys showed up. I
that
guess.
door right above the glowy.
I can hear guys. There's one.
Man, that's weird. It doesn't normally do that.
Yeah, I know.
I guess you spent so long trying to get on top of that fountain.
Right?
You know, you really scared Dante there with the water.
I did. He got his boots wet.
You
know Dante hates that.
He hates a wet booty. What? Does that have some sort of different meaning, or?
Yeah.
Man, that is a lot of enemies.
Not really.
I don't know. I think it's an impressive amount. Like 6 enemies, well animated, etc.
Oh, okay. I mean,
yeah. I mean,
not a lot. That's a lot to deal with here.
Man, that's so much to deal with. You only have the shotgun. Fuck it. Solve puzzle with sword. Stab that shit until it's done being annoying. Blah 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 blah.
Hey, it's more interesting the puzzles of solve gun or use gun on man, isn't it? Okay, no, it's the same thing. Use sword on box.
Use gun sword on man. Use gun sword on box man.
Oh.
So, Staff of Judgment.
Staff of Judgment.
What's gonna happen there?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, scary faces. That is really high res.
Yeah, it does look really nice, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
These enemies were always so cool.
Yeah, I mean, the scream is freaking awesome.
And then they freaking use giant scissors. I mean...
What's up with that?
That's
like some clock tower shit.
Yeah, that's actually creepy. Like, really creepy.
Yeah, you could tell this game was going for that.
Right? And then you're too hardcore to even care, though. That's
why this
cool.
game's empowering. I guess that's sort of kind of how this game handled the material better than 3. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy the way 3 handles it as well.
Yeah, I do too.
Serious tone and all that. And definitely better acting.
Right, that helps. Kind of. I don't know. This is like that B-movie sort of feeling. You know?
It's true.
Can you swing sword at them and kill?
I don't know, I always preferred this.
Yeah, the handguns just blow through them like nothing. So you only have one button that fires your gun.
That is, well, I have circle as well.
I can't use both of those.
As you can see, trying to use 2 at once is not really a problem while you're on 2 button speed, so...
I don't think they can see that. You should be like, I'm amazing with the square button. You gotta self-promote, Bob.
I see.
No one else is gonna do it for you. I'm certainly not going to do it for you. Okay, well, that actually tied up pretty neatly. We're gonna try to make each of these episodes of the Let's Play about 30 minutes long, and this is coming out to 28-ish. So yeah, go ahead and tune in when we, put up the next part of this Let's Play in a couple days or something. Tune in. Tune your computer to our website frequency.
Yeah, you know, the internet has that dial on it.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
It's archaic. They should invent a new internet. Call it Internet 2.0.